So we all know that being big and strong is sort of a requirement for most positions in the NFL. However, this is Madden. I want to know if in Madden 23, being big, or I guess more importantly, being small, plays that much of a factor. Of course, you know, maybe running back being 5'5", like 200 pounds, you could get away with it. 5'5", 160, maybe not so much. Of course, specifically different positions like quarterback, very unlikely you're going to make it as a 5'5", 160 quarterback. But there's one position you definitely will not. And that is, of course, offensive line and tight end. I don't know why I said it often, but to freaking take a bite out of you guys. Step back, maybe. But of course, the ratings are all the same. Look at his head! Look at his head! His head is huge! Oh my god, literally his arms and his head probably weigh like 70 pounds. Oh my god, that's hilarious. And of course, same as defense, you know, a DT that's 160 pounds, 5'5", unlikely. It just looks like a mask. It's not even real. What is this? You know, likely not going to do super well, right? When, you know, you're kind of super undersized. And obviously, we've done the opposite of that with very tall players that are big. You can make the argument that being 7 foot tall is an advantage for a lot of positions. 400 pounds, maybe not all positions, but O-line perhaps. More importantly, it doesn't have to just be an advantage, right? If you're 7 foot tall, 400 pounds, you would think at a position like maybe running back, it really wouldn't work out. But obviously, if the numbers are the same, then clearly, you know, obviously nothing changes. Really, you can kind of tell just by this, as 5'5" guys, especially 160 pounds, should never, ever make a block against any player. They would literally get thrown by the worst pass rusher in the league. Even like Shaquem Griffin, if he was still playing in the league, would be able to destroy these guys because he just has the size and speed on them. It just wouldn't even be fair. But, of course, we're going to see what Madden thinks. And also, not just that, but we will actually go into the game. So it's not just sim, because I'm going to be honest with you, spoiler alert, there's a very good chance that there is almost no differences between the two. However, in-game gameplay, there absolutely should be. In sim, I'll allow it, right? Fair enough. It's unlikely to see guys that are, you know, that different compared to the league average in draft or in the league in general. So we'll allow it. But as far as, like, gameplay-wise, there should be a difference. There should be a noticeable difference between a 5'5", 160-pound lineman specifically and a 7 foot tall 400-pounder. And the Bills, who have been pretty bad in sim in general, go 6-11 just to, you know, not have some sort of like, you know, horse in the race. You know, I want to prove that this video was worthy of making, you know, kind of sim win or sim loss situation. That's what we're rocking. Didn't have the auto sliders on or XP or anything like that because I don't want RNG to play a factor, you know. Could get like a +2 to something that the big team doesn't get, perhaps. But, of course, quarterback not really looking too different here. It's almost 5,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, 10 picks. Singletary, pretty bad in sim in general. It's ironic because Singletary didn't really need to change a whole lot. 2 inches of height and, of course, like 30 pounds. Once again, 2 inches. In many facets of life would be amazing to have extra. Not in general. Oh, my God. Of course, receiving, you know, you just wouldn't see that, right? Like, it just wouldn't happen. Blocking, you'd be giving up literally, I don't know how many snaps they played, 1,177 downs. As far as pass blocking downs, it should be like 500 sacks allowed. You know, it's like just between them. Of course, pass rush, I mean, you kind of get the gist of it, right? If the bad team is putting up these numbers, it's pretty safe to say that, you know, it doesn't play a factor. But just to check all the boxes, dot all the I's, whatever they say these days, we're going to make everyone 7 foot tall, 400 pounds, and see what's up. Of course, Josh Allen, not really that far off of this in real life. Very tall, not heavy like that, but he's a big dude. He's a big dude. Super fun to watch, of course. Devin Singletary, he's like, I'm Superman. He's actually pretty big in the waist department, of course. 86 speed, kind of like he is 7 foot tall, 400 pounds. But of course, you know, everyone's 7 foot tall. Should see a difference in stats. The keyword should. I will say, ironically enough, they did go 12-5. Didn't change any of the schemes or anything like that. Just RNG. That's really bad by EA, though. Like a 6-point difference. Just because we simmed a different time. Like, just because we simmed in a different realm. Like, really? Really? Of course, we're looking at the passing numbers, and Josh Allen's numbers were better, but were they that much better to where it's like clear cut? You know, Devin Singletary definitely wasn't. Receiving is a little bit better. Once again, blocking, you know, literally the same, pretty much. So, once again, it's an anomaly, I will admit, a little bit at certain positions, but it definitely isn't like, you know, there's nothing like significant. You know, it's not like we went from 500 yards passing, 500 blocks, you know, allowed for sacks to, you know, nothing. You know, we just had a different simply put. Like I said, this also kind of like exposes the game a little bit for the randomness a little bit. I know they defend it. They'd be like, well, you know, the league, any given Sunday, you ran the season 100 times and it would be different most of the time. It's like, yeah, kind of, but like this Madden, the ratings are there for a reason, so we have like a basis. You know, it's like, okay, this team is really good. They should probably do pretty well, but for the most part, the Bills and the Vikings in game, not so much. Definitely not so much, but of course, definitely a little bit better for the tall guys in some positions, 400 pounds and all that, but obviously common sense will tell you that you compare the whole situation to each side, it's like outside of like maybe one or two players, everyone was pretty much dead even, and you got to remember that there was a 6-win difference. But now let's actually go in-game. All right, so we're going to do defend short and throw it short. We are in the 5'5", 160 category here. I want to see the intro thing just to see if there's any difference in size on the, you know, the different cinematics. You can see the podium for the quarterback there was like, you know, he's about like a foot or a foot and a half higher than that, which, of course, you can tell there, the game definitely is not factoring that size in. They're kind of just using an in-general sizing for that. As, of course, Josh Allen would have been barely above that podium probably. Let's see if we can compare him to the coaches. You know, if he's towering over the coach at 5'5", that's going to be pretty hilarious. Here we go, the coach. I can't really tell, but I don't think the coach is 5'5" or shorter. I'd imagine, right? That's kind of small, I guess. Got to be careful. I don't want to keep attacking the short community like one of my more recent videos. Yeah, I mean, you're basically using common sense. You can kind of tell they're not like, you know, they're not their normal, like, yeah, they're kind of their normal size, even though they're not supposed to be. Oh, you can definitely notice it on field, though. There's a bit of size difference here. Of course, we're not going to be able to get this. Isaiah McKenzie's like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What's so special here? Literally almost the exact size of 5'5", 160. It's crazy. All right, the moment we click this button, it's going to be absurd, isn't it? It's going to be absurd. Look at the tackles, the helmets. Diggs doesn't look... Did I sell on accident? Diggs doesn't look 5'5", does he? He looks like 5'8" or something like that. He's 5'5", 160. He looks kind of small. I get he's like standing up, but still. The blocks look pretty good on All-Pro, if you ask me. Look at Josh Allen run. What is going on, EA? You're for real. Now, let's try a jump ball with, like, Diggs, because he's obviously a really good player. If we can get a one-on-one that isn't against Bates. Oh, here we go. Like, I wonder if he's going to get, like... I mean... Yeah, it is Eli Apple after all. The memes are going to be flying, but like, what is that? He just jump balled him. That's like the normal height of a receiver without jumping. Oh my god. Singletary, once again, really doesn't look much different. He really doesn't. And you can see Singletary, I mean, nothing's changed. The blocking's great on All-Pro. I mean, I've had more troubles than this with just, like, regular blocking, you know, without, you know, any issues being small or anything like that. And once again, really good route for Crowder. I mean, I think we've solved the issue there on offense. Let's take a look at defense. Let's see that pass rush, baby. Oh, my God. Look at them. This honestly almost feels like a cheat that they're this small. Like, it's actually a benefit. Because, like, they're deceptive as hell, and they're still able to get the tackle animations, and, like, they can still get in there, right? Because they're still getting the reaches and all that. This is strange. Like, Von Miller beat the pass rush. Easy money. Oh, we actually did get blocked up there. Once again, it could just be coincidence, though. I kind of want to see, like, this team in the gauntlet or something like that. It'd be kind of fun. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas like this. I like this. This is kind of cute. Look at Von Miller making plays. Oh, overthrown. I really want to see someone get a hit stick. All right, offense without us was pretty bad. I'm sure it's because they're small, not because just any other reason. Von Miller, insta rush. Can't get the sack. Get off there, Gregory. Hit stick. Here it is. Oh, no. We are missing a bunch of tackles. Could just be all pro, but maybe that's something. Less reach for a tackle. Just trying to see if there's any bonus. Right now, we look like we're locking up in coverage for the most part, to be honest. Maybe not so much by Elam there, but that is, Jamar Chase. I just want to see one hit stick just to see what happens. Normally, we get, like, several by now. Oh, Hyde, get out there. It's supposed to be Elam's job anyways. Edmonds. Let him have it. Oh, we did miss, but then again, it's Mixon. Shouldn't have used the Bengals, maybe. I just thought they were a pretty good balanced team. They have pretty good pass rush, pretty good, not pretty good O-line, but the line's definitely gotten better. But they're not too OP, but then, these skill players, dude, they're kind of crushing us. Probably going to be a run. And we got in there with Milana. I mean, the way we're tackling him when he's that good of a talent and he's way bigger than us, I think it's pretty clear to say that height plays no factor in anything, but maybe at the best jump balls. But even then, we kind of proved that wrong with Diggs. Hell yeah, the buffet squad, baby. All right, here it is. Maybe there's a downside to being big instead of, the positives of whatnot. I mean, he's still moving pretty fast here. Look at the change of direction. Trucked right over him. I can't tell if that's like a size thing or not, but you wouldn't expect a wide receiver of like Gabriel Davis to really just truck anybody. Look at Crowder, dude. Oh my god. This is a disaster. Perfect throw. Stiff arm. Oh, he couldn't get the stiff arm. Big man gone down early. Devin Singletary. You see what I did there? Singletary, It's so weird because, like, you expect him to be a big power back, but he's very elusive because he's, like, he's supposed to be tiny. That's the way his build is. He actually runs like the Grinch if he, like, hid all the presents inside of himself. So silly. But as it's pretty obvious to see, there's no difference in the O-line play. There's no difference in, like, the receivers, the running back, or anything like that. It's pretty much all the same. Like, it does seem like he's more trucky, and it takes him a little longer to go down, but nothing, like, important as, like, you're not really going to see, like, some huge running back like this, but O-line, you might, see the difference between, like, 6'1" and 6'5", and it's kind of seemed like there's no difference between that. Let's see, like, a jump ball. He's 6'5" after all. Oh, wow. Oh, my. I actually think the size there might have affected the hurdle. Like, I've never seen, like, a two-handed, two-legged, like, crazy hurdle. Like, he actually looked like he was doing, like, a front flip. Like, let's see, Diggs to the corner. Although he was, oh, wow, what is that throw? I don't know if, like, his, like, arm fat, like, hit him in the elbow. Or, I don't even know, but that was a bad play. Holy. All right, that was a long-ass drive. Let's go back to trying to jump ball a damn pass, obviously. Going up against Bates here, kinda. And that should be a jump ball, and he holds on. I mean, didn't really get up there, but he does have the size on him, obviously. Diggs actually looks still pretty small. He looks like he's pushing, like, 290 at best. Like, his body build for it is, like, pretty good. And once again, Davis as well. I'm really looking like 400 pounds. But let's go deep. I guess I should have kicked the ball. Let's be honest, guys. Guys, the only thing that would have... I actually kind of wanted to kick now with a small guy. Because he's small, he might actually, like, technically miss the ball while still kicking it, though. Let's try a kick. What the hell is this? The arc's gone. Is that their ability? Nice kick. Beautiful kick. Now let's play a couple of snaps on defense and then actually try to kick with a 5'5" kicker. I just want to see what's up. Like, this should actually be a benefit, right? Because we're reaching more ground without having to actually be there, right? Like, it's like we're not really 11 men because we have the size, but we're also speedily. Oh my god, these guys look so funny. And, I mean, it kind of feels like it actually is a benefit. I would say it's a negative running the ball up the middle on offense, but defense, it seems like a positive here. I can't really tell fully, but kind of seems like it. Von Miller's still... Oh, wow. Is that a linebacker? Man, this is weird, dude. It just feels like there's no space to throw the ball. Like, look at this. Half the field's covered by these guys in the first 15. Oh my... He picked that! Wait. Was that a factor of being 7 foot tall? I think he has acrobat, but, like... Would he get that as his normal self? I don't think he would, dude. I would be so pissed if that's a pick. Like, against me, I'd be furious. Just for the fun of it, I want to do one read option. Come on, give me one read option, please. I'm going to keep it no matter what. Fight him. Damn it. Also counts as him out of the zone. Not that I really give a damn. There goes Josh Allen. Run him over. Oh! Do it again. Oh, wow. He just spit that ball up like it was nothing. Oh, what a hit. All right, kicker time. And nothing different. That's, I mean, it's not sad, but it's, I don't know. I was expecting something else. Can we audible to a fake? Not that it matters. Nobody on defense. Still probably won't complete it. Oh, Dot, though. Look at that pass. Starting quarterback right here. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, that's it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, really appreciate your continued support. Let me know in the comment section below if you've ever seen me do one of these experiments in the past for Madden. I've done one pretty much every year, but a little bit of different results, kind of. It seems like being the big, tall guy actually was pretty helpful for defense, specifically in the run defense category, and on offense it did seem like you fall forward a little bit more with the ball as a bigger guy, so you know, maybe some bonuses in there perhaps. Of course, if you have any other suggestions you'd like to see the answer for, you know, let me know in the comment section below, any questions you may have. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK Plays, which if a video hasn't been up by now, Sunday morning-ish will be 100%, okay? 100%. I said 100% last week, 100% this time. And yeah, I was going to say something like, otherwise I'm dead. And I was like, well, you know, don't want to set the search party out there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Should be a video a little later today. Seahawks franchise, I'd imagine. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!